Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 53 of Modern Skyblock 3D Parted, a mod pack by EmoZiwa Gamer. So in the last, ooh, that's electricity. Sorry, in the last episode, I continued some work on the island and I did some mump killing and yes, I got the mighty Ectoplasm. So that is one quest completed. Let's go to some true magic, Ectoplasm, and let's claim this. So the other two quests to be done are your own room. The Spectre key gives you your own room in the Spectre dimension. Basically, the Spectre key is something that you can click and it brings you to a special room hidden away, which could be cool on a PvP server, but not that useful for us in our case. And the next one is growing Ectoplasm. By using Ectoplasm on a sapling, it will turn into a Spectre Sappling. It can't be grown via any type of bone meal. Its leaves have a really low chance of dropping Ectoplasm, but if you're lucky, you can get 2 Ectoplasm from one tree. Low drop rate. Really low drop rate. In my other playthrough, I ended up making the Spectre key, not with the sapling, but through killing mobs. Because let's just look quickly and let's get the sapling first. So that's how you get the sapling. Right click and then you break the sapling and let it detect. Hello. Detected. And now we need to wait for this to grow. And that is going to take a while. So there's no twerking, no bone meal, no supremium can, no nothing that will make it grow. And once it's grown, we don't even have a guarantee that we're going to get Ectoplasm, but we're going to get our 4 Spectre wood. And because we're going to get our 4 Spectre wood, we're going to unlock extra utilities. So that's what I've been wanting. Then we'll have this quest that's going to take a while to clean up, like the light gem. So some true magic is still not a quest that I'm really excited to get finished with and not really want to spend any time on, but at some point I will have to. Which means the real thing today is to get back to under pressure. So basically, I let this all finish processing. This fully emptied, and I now have 57 bucket of plastic. It seems like a lot, considering how much oil we started with, but it's basically 57 plastic sheets, so that's not a lot. It really isn't, unfortunately. So let's continue with the quest, and we'll just move forward and try to craft as much as possible. And I'm going to try to keep the episode short so that I have a chance to do a big time lapse, because I'm going to want to create a lot of plastic in my big time lapse. So basically, let's go to under pressure. Oh, we're in under pressure. Making plastic. The plastic mixer can be used for turning liquid plastic into any color of plastic. So let's craft a plastic mixer. Plastic mixer right here. Oh, I forgot to grab my compressed iron. Let's just go get that quickly. I'm going to take all of this. That should be enough for what we want to do. Come back here and let's craft the plastic mixer. Don't. Let's craft 12 plastic mixer. That is one sad day in the life of me. Oh boy. Okay, so that is an incredible amount of waste, and maybe I should have thought a little bit before doing this. Like, this is just... I don't know what to say about this. This is really crazy sad. So the plastic mixer needs temperature. Surprise, everything takes temperature. And it needs pressure. Right, does it? No, I think it only needs... No, it doesn't need pressure. It only needs temperature. So let's go and grab a vortex tube. We still have some vortex tube right here. And I'm going to grab 2 again. And then I'm going to put 1 back here. Yeah, it doesn't connect. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to put a plastic mixer there. And connect the vacuum tube there, vortex tube, sorry. And then I'm going to move this right here. And then I can just move this right here, which connects the 2. And now I'm going to restart all of this. So let's get all of this restarted quickly. Oh, not you. You right here. You right here, and you right here. Which is going to start warming up this thing. And now we need... This is how we select the plastic color that we want. We can click once to produce once if there was enough plastic or whatever in. Or we can log the selection and say, I only want black or I only want gray. So in the quest, we made the plastic mixer. The next thing it wants us to do is gray plastic. And to be fair, I'm going to want 7 gray plastic. So let's go get my buckets. And I'm going to be transferring plastic in here, 1 bucket at a time. Well, not 1 bucket at a time, but by bucket. Because I don't want to be in a situation where I'm over creating any plastic. I only have 57 buckets and I have a goal to accomplish today. So that's 5 bucket. That's going to be 6. That's going to be 7. We want 7 gray plastic. And then we're going to want 4 red ones. So I'm just going to prepare the bucket. But now, to make the color, we need the basic color. Red, green, and blue. In the last episode, I made the color lens. And I started making a stack of each color. I'm just missing the last color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 2 stacks of bones that I'm going to transform into bone meal. And then I'm going to go and show you how to make the color. That being said, let's just put the iron bit in because now it's obvious that I'm going to soon have an iron problem. So let's just make sure that I'm at least producing iron. And I heard him up. I don't know where it is. So that's on. So let me show you. I have the lens of color on here. And when I throw the bone meal on, I get ink sac. And when I throw ink sac, I get red dye, then green dye, then cocoa beans, then lapis lazuli, then purple dye, and it goes through all of the 16. Basically, I'm just trying to get to the last one to get the one last color that I didn't get. Yellow I have, light blue dye, magenta is the last one I made last time, and my orange dye. So now let's do these. And I'm doing these because I want to get 2 stacks of red, 2 stacks of blue, and 2 stacks of green. Oh, I'm not going... Well, you know, the blue is basically lapis. So I can get the lapis later. So let's just do this. Perfect. Let's just do this quickly. I'm going to go put the orange dye in the drawer. And then we're going to go make our plastic. So let's just put this in here. And I'm going to put 1 stack in here and 1 stack in here. And what I want to do is get 16 orange one. So let's grab 16 orange for now. And let's go to the mixer. Whoa. So plastic mixer. I have plastic. I now have the color ingredient. And I have my 7 gray plastic. Now I'm going to switch this to red. And I'm going to get my 4 red plastic. And I'm going to show you why. There's already a good reason for why I need those. But since I'm here, might as well do it right now. So, let's complete the quest. That was a gray plastic that we needed. Claim the loot chest, come back here. So the next quests are Pneumatic Elevator, Virtual Trading, and Pressure from Lightning. Let's do the virtual trading first. So virtual trending, it's trading, not trending. The Amadron tablet allows you to trade in emeralds for certain PCR items and vice versa. It also has a random villager trades that change from time to time. So we need an Amadron tablet. Let's search for that Amadron tablet right here. So an Amadron tablet is made from 7 gray plastic. That's why I needed it. A GPS tool, which is 4 red plastic. And this air canister. So let's go and craft that quickly. And I think I have everything that I need in here. So first I'm going to make a redstone torch. I have the glass pane, and do I have redstone in here? I'm not even... Yes, I do have redstone. And I have redstone. So let's put that here. Let's do this, and now let's make the parts. So first off, the GPS tool. Oh, missing a diamond though. So let's grab a diamond. And let's try again. So GPS tool. Sorry, GPS tool. And then we need a air canister. Just one. Don't shift click, don't shift click, don't shift click. And the Amadron tablet. The reason I want to make the Amadron tablet as soon as possible is that it needs to be recharged. I need to put it in this charging station and let it charge. So I'm going to put it in here, and it's not going to charge to 20 because it can only charge to the same pressure that's in here. So here we have a 1.3 pressure. This is going to charge only with 1.3, I think, but it should be enough. If it's not enough, I can always break one of these blocks so that I get this going higher, because the reason they're not going higher is that these things are warming and using some of the pressure. But while we're waiting for this to charge, I want to show you the chicken die. So basically, I'm going to take these 16 chicken egg, and I'm going to use this 16 die, and I'm going to get 16 yellow chicken egg. So let's go back to chickens, and this one, and you're going to see that the yellow is completed. Yellow chicken egg. Now I'm going to throw these on the ground. Wow, that's lucky. So that's one, and that's two. You know what? There's no point keeping those eggs, so let's see if I can get a third one. And guess what? I'm guessing I'm not going to get a single other. Oh, yeah, okay, so I talked too fast. So now let's use the chicken catcher and grab one, because I can finally show you something interesting. If I come back here and I grab a nether quartz chicken, and I hit back here and I get some more seeds, I can finally use this chicken breeder. So look at this. Seed, nether quartz chicken, yellow chicken, and they're going to start making lovin'. And the reason I want to make those is that if I look at the yellow chicken and I look at the breeder, it can be with a red chicken to give an orange chicken, it can be with an iron chicken to give a gold chicken, and it can be with a cocoa chicken to give a copper chicken. Gold chicken gives you gold nuggets. So, not that useful. But what's interesting is that with the nether quartz chicken, this is the only one I skipped over because I didn't want to show you, it gives you the glowstone chicken, and the glowstone chicken gives you glowstone. So no more botania. And see, this little curtain closed because they're making love, and this is just going up, but it's not a 100% chance. There's a chance that we're going to get a nether quartz chicken, there's a chance we're going to get a yellow chicken, and there's a chance that we're going to get a red chicken. My worry is that I'm using a 10-10-10 with a 1, and I'm doing that because I wanted to see if it was going to give me a 5-5-5 like an in between. I'm not sure of that. But what I'm afraid of is that I think that this one has a higher strength, so that there's a higher chance I'll get a nether quartz chicken. If I get 2 nether quartz chicken in a row, I'll change this one for the base nether quartz chicken. So I'm going to let that play for now, and we're going to go back to under pressure. So our Amadron tablet is ready. Let's claim this loot chest. And now it unlocks this exposing to UV. Exposing to UV. The UV light box increases the chance for the empty PCB in it to be successfully etched. It's supposed to be etch, no X. And the reason you want the Amadron tablet is if you look at the UV light box recipe, you have to make all of these, and then there's this Pcb Blueprint, and the only way to get it is from an Amadron tablet with 9 emerald or 19 emerald. I'm really not sure why there's one for 9 emerald, but that's how you get it. So that's why it's important to have the Amadron tablet. Did I turn off my gem? No. So I should be able to fly. Okay. So let's grab the Amadron tablet. I don't know if there's enough charge in it, and let's go sleep. I just don't want to get the rain. And in my time lapse, I completely forgot to make some more dissipation charges. So I have to remember in this time lapse to make dissipation charges, or else I'll be stuck with the rain next time. Okay, so back here, back with the Amadron tablet. Here's how it works. First, you need a chest. Second, you need emeralds. So I'm going to grab 19 emerald. The only reason I'm going to grab 19 emerald is that there's a recipe that is 19. I just don't want to take a chance. So let's grab 19 emerald, like so. And let's go back here and show you how the Amadron tablet works. So basically, you put a chest down, you grab the Amadron tablet, and you shift right click on this, and see, item providing location. So now, if I use the Amadron tablet, I can say, I want a PCB Blueprint. Right click, out of items to sell, add more item. Oh, so you need to put the emeralds in there first. So once the emeralds is there, you see all of this is unlocked. So I'm going to buy a PCB Blueprint. And I'm going to place the order. So now let's look at this. There's supposed to be an animation starting. Oh, yeah, see? This little Amadron delivery drone came. He dropped something and he's taking my gem, and now... Oh, I can't open it because I have to wait for him to bring it back. So basically, and he came back and he dropped a PCB Blueprint. So we have that for the next step. Now, if I do this again, I can order... I'm going to need these drill program. So I'm going to order this. And that's 19, so 8 is 16. I need 32, so 19 minus 32 is 13. So let's grab 13 more, because we might as well order all of the laser program. We're going to need them, not in this episode, but we're going to need them at some point. So let's put this in here. Oh, and it came back with our assembly drill. Now let's grab this one, the laser, place order. And once that one's finished, we're just going to order the last part. So while we're waiting, let's look at the other quests. The other quest is the Pneumatic Elevator. For quickly going up and down, you can have a pneumatic elevator. To construct one, you're going to need elevator bases at the bottom, which can be stacked on top of each other to increase the maximum expansion height of the elevator. Elevator frames stack on top of them, which determine how high the elevator can expand. And elevator collar, which represent the different floors. For the elevators to work, it's of course going to need a constant supply of pressure. If you find it being too slow, just add a few speed upgrade to make it almost instant. So, I don't see the point of playing with elevators because ding, first floor, ding, back to the bottom floor. There's really no point. I might set one up just because it's cool, but I'm not sure. So let's craft that. I think I have everything to craft that. So oh no, I don't have everything. So I'm going to need an elevator collar, which means 4 brown plastic and 4 white. I need these elevator frame, which I can make right now. I'm going to need an elevator base, which is 2 gray plastic, and these pneumatic cylinder. I need 2 of them. These pneumatic cylinder are made out of 6 blue plastic each, and this cannon barrel. These cannon barrel are made out of these. So let's craft 2 cannon barrel right now. And now we need the plastic. So if you follow the math, let's go back here, do a little bit of cleanup, get rid of all of this. So if you follow the math, I basically need 12 blue plastic. So let's switch that to blue. And let's start bucketing. So we're going to need, that's going to be 4. Hell. I hate this. Okay, so I don't have lag anymore, but sometimes I have this weird issue where to be able to grab things, I basically need to use an inventory to switch them place. It's super weird. I cannot explain it, and it doesn't always happen, but it's really annoying when it does. So let's put, that's 4. That's going to be 8. And that's going to be 12. And then I'm going to grab 4 more. But I'm not going to use them now. I'm going to get my 12 blue. Then I'm going to say that I need gray. And I'm going to put 2 in. I'm going to grab my gray. And now I'm going to say white. And I need 4 white. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need my 4 brown. So let's grab my 4 white and now change it to brown and grab my 4 brown. Et voila! We have everything that we need, and you see it went back. This is annoying. It's like a block lag or a something lag. I don't know what's causing it, and it's really annoying. I'm gonna get the Amadron tablet back because I forgot to order the last part, but now that I have this done, I can come back here and I can craft the elevator collar. And now that I'm through an inventory, I can move those around like so, and this around like here. And now I can look at the elevator base, make 2 of these. I can shift click those and make the elevator base like so, which is another quest. And now let's get rid of this. So I'm going to put those in here because I don't intend to put them down right now. And so this is what I was talking about. See, it wasn't in my hand. So if I do this, now it's in my hand. And oh, this one's 14. And I have 8, so I need 8. I need 6 more. So miscalculation. I thought they were 8 each. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 6. Wow, I had a problem calculating up to 6. So let's put this in here. And now we can order this one and place the order. While we're waiting, let's go see our chicken breeding. So 3 glowstone chicken and 1 yellow chicken. So I'm not going to care about the yellow chicken anymore. I'm going to put those here. But these glowstone chicken, I'm going to put down here right now. Wow, that was lag. And I want to breed them. So I'm not going to waste time in the episode. But as you know, this is... Oi. Going to go through the table, put them there, and use the seeds this way. Okay, so I'm going to be doing it in my time lapse. So these still can be bred. And if I look at these are 9 minute and 9 minute. I wonder if I can... This actually might be more annoying than the block lag. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking that this actually might be more annoying than the lag, because not being able to switch things in my hands when I need to. I hate you. Let's try now. Because the problem is I always forget. And now, since I didn't have any place in my hand, it didn't put the 2 chicken in my hand. So now I need to transfer them back like so. And if I put them back down, now they should be breedable much sooner. See, 1 minute 36. So this is going to go much faster. And these are all 1 minute something. So we're going to get back to this soon. So let's go back here, and we have all of our lasers. Let's look at the next quest. So back on... Oh, I didn't claim it. Let's claim a loot chest. And let's do this quest now. Pressure from lightning. The electrostatic compressor creates pressure when struck by lightning. So it sounds like a cool free pressure creator, but there's only lightning when it's raining, and rain is really annoying. So I'm really not sure why this is something we'd want to use. I'm going to craft it, but I don't really want it. To craft it, we're going to need an air compressor. We're going to need 3 gray plastic and a turbine rotor. And for the turbine rotor, we need 3 turbine blades. And turbine blades are made in the pressure chamber with a gold and 2 redstone. So let's just, because we're here, use this to do the little switcheroo in my hand. And let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go put this in the new pressure chamber. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come here first. I'm going to put the filter mode on item names contains, and I'm going to say blade. And I'm just going to verify that's what it was. Yes, blade. So it has to contain the word blade. And now I can just put 6 redstone, 3 gold. And this is now, this should be working and giving me rotor on the other side. Yeah, here's my blades. It's doing them one at a time. So let's eat while we're waiting. Oh, and I also needed 3 gray plastic, was it? Yeah, 3 gray plastic. So let's use the chest to do this. Remove those. And then put those back in my hand. Oh, this is so annoying. Let's grab the turbine blade. And now let's go do some gray plastic. So don't forget to always change this first. So gray plastic. And 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. So that's my 3 gray plastic. And now we should be able to craft that immediately. So let's go back here. And let's look at the compressor. So first, first we're going to make the turbine rotor, like so. And then I need another compressor, so let's grab... I'm going to grab 16. I want to make 2 compressor. The reason I want to make 2 compressors is I don't want to use my liquid compressor. So my liquid compressor I'm going to replace with a second normal compressor. So like this, and now I can say this into 2 air compressor, and now I can just do this one. Voila! So that's another quest completed. And back to an inventory so I can do this. If you guys have any idea what that bug is and if there's any way to resolve it, please let me know in the comment. That's one that I really want to get rid of as soon as possible. So let's remove this one, and this one I want to replace with a standard one. And this electrostatic compressor, I just want to put it down here so that we can... Oh, it wasn't in my hand. See? Now it's in my hand. Now I can put it down. Like, this is so annoying. Okay, so this is done. And let's save the quest and look at the next quest. I want to complete one more thing tonight so that I can explain to you what I'm going to do in my time-lapse, because I'm going to need to work a lot in my time-lapse. So, now that this is done, the next step is to craft the UV light box. So let's go and create that UV light box right now. The UV light box, I need 12 redstone and 12 glowstone 4. So let's grab 12 of these and 12 of these, because we need to make the redstone lamps, if I remember correctly. So you get glowstone block like this, and then you put redstone block like this around, which gives you redstone lamps. And now from this PCB blueprint, I can craft the UV light box like so. And let's go put that down so I can show you. And you have to put it sideways because it connects this way. Like, that's the way you have to put it down. You just have to remember that by heart. So now the UV light box is something that transforms a PCB. So let's claim that chest. And let's come back here. Next step is etching acid. Etching acid etches empty PCBs, turn them into unassembled PCBs. So we want some etching acid. Etching acid, and I'm on caps lock. So etching acid is made in the pressure chamber with some gunpowder, rotten flesh, green plastic, water bucket, and so and so. Let's come back here, get rid of all of these things, put 2 buckets in my hand because I'm going to need 2 green plastic. So let's come back here and do green plastic, then go bucket, and that's 2. So I already know that I'm going to need cyan plastic, 3 of them. So let's just give me a moment, and I'm going to make these cyan because I want to be able to complete the next chain in one go. Although, no, this is not a good call on my part. Sorry, guys. We're going to have some lost waiting time, so I shouldn't be wasting my time like this. Let's first get rid of all of this, and now I need... what was it that I needed? I need 2 gunpowder, 2 rotten flesh, 2 spider eyes, 2 plastic, and the bucket of water. Yeah, that's it. So I also need a bucket of water. So I'm going to do the little switch again. Give myself a bucket of water, and we're going to go and put that in the pressure chamber. So let's go back here. And first off, don't forget, always make sure that here you have... Oh, I was already in the right thing. So item names contains acid. And now we can go back here and we can put water, these, and these. And this should give us our etching acid. I'm just not sure how much pressure the etching acid needs. Because if it needs 2 bar of pressure, I might need to go and disconnect something. Oh, okay, so it's already created. So no, it was not a problem. So this gives us our etching acid, and we can claim this quest. Next quest is the PCB. You can finally make a printed circuit board. So let's look into the PCB. So the empty circuit board is made from a unassembled, no. Yes, sorry. So you make them in the pressure chamber, 1 green plastic and 1 compressed iron ingot. Again, I'm only going to make 1 for now because we're going to need to make different things later, but let's just do 1 for now. And I should still be on green, but never take a chance. No, I'm on cyan. Good thing I checked. So green plastic. And let's do this. This should give us our green plastic. And now, same thing. Let's come here. Say contains PCB. And now let's go to the other side. And we put 1 compressed iron, 1 green plastic. And this should be super quick. Because we always have pressure in the chamber. So this should really... Hello? Oh, see, this one needs 1.5 of pressure. So what we're going to do, just quickly for now, is... break this, I guess. I hate that we're losing pressure here. You know what? Can I do this? Yes, perfect. So at least it's not fully emptying. And this one should be able to go up. And now that it went up, gave us our empty PCB. And now we're going to use this to get back to the pressure. And we need to reconnect this. So let's reconnect this. Like so. And here, we can put the empty PCB. So you put the empty PCB in here, and you can forget it in here. It's not, there's no worry. It says, this item does not despawn. Put in a UV light box to progress. So we need this to be above 1. So we're waiting for the pressure to go up. 0.98, so that's 1.39. It might be that these are taking too much pressure. So you know what? We're just going to remove that for now. And remove that, and that. I really want to rearrange my whole pressure setup to have a better pressure setup, but that's something I'm going to do in a time lapse if I end up doing. But now this should go up, and now it's up. But look at how long this is. Now we're at 5%. So I think that it's time for some speed upgrade. So speed upgrade, these one are the one that you use to make the speed faster in a pressure chamber. So you need lubricant, sugar, and lapis lazuli. So let's just... Okay, let's arrange something first quickly. We're going to come back here. And since we're here, we might as well... Ooh, glowstone already. We might as well grow our chicken. Hello. Make little babies. Same for you. And we have a mob. By the way, how do you like my Elamite Sword? I think I talked about it in the last episode. And just in case I didn't, I ended up making an Elamite Sword just because of the extra damage that it gives. And because it takes longer to get damage. So let's do this. And I'm going to free up a hand so that when I break these... of course. The wrong one ended up in my hand. So let's put this one here. And we have a 223 chicken that I'm going to put down here. And now this one is... Use the inventory again. So this one is 3.36 minutes. And this one's 2 minutes. So we're going to have to wait. And come back here later. So while we're waiting, let's go grab our lubricant. And I want 4 buckets. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the etching acid. So let's go get rid of the etching acid first. I'm grabbing the clear glass because I want to do a clear glass setup right here with the etching acid. So let's put those around like this. And let's go to a chest. Always go to a chest because of the bug. Grab the etching acid. And let's put it down in here. So now we have our 4 bucket and we can go grab our lubricant. So let's go through here, down there. Careful not to hit the cable. And grab 4 buckets of lubricant. Now we're going to need 16 lapis lazuli and 16 sugar. But we have all of that already. So let's put this here. Let's grab 5. So that's 16. And let's go back here and grab 16 sugar. Remember last time I made extra sugar because I didn't want to be in a situation like that again. Perfect. And now let's go here and make our speed upgrade. You know what? By the time by the time we're ready with this, it's going to be finished, but we're going to need the speed upgrade later, so it's worth it. Let's put that right here and this right here, and that's going to be 1 speed upgrade, 2 speed upgrade, 3 speed upgrade, and 4 speed upgrade. Perfect. So let's go back to the machine. If it's not finished, we're going to put the speed upgrade in. That's going to be worth it. And no, it's not finished. So now let's put the 4 speed upgrade, and now you can actually see the percentage going up. Before, we had to wait a while in between each percentage, but now we're good. So it wants us to make a printed circuit board, not a PCB. So if you look at printed circuit board, this is the one it wants you to make. You make this with 3 transistor and 3 capacitor in an unassembled PCB. And an unassembled PCB can be made with the machines, putting an empty PCB in, but we haven't crafted that yet. Or it can be made by throwing an empty PCB in an unassembled PCB. It could have been the one straight from the beginning, but you see the etch success chance? Well, that's the chance of getting a good PCB or not. So we're going to wait for it to be at 100%. Now, if we do look at the transistor though, we need 3 transistor, which are redstone, compressed iron, and black plastic, or capacitor, which are redstone, compressed iron, and cyan. So we have our 3 cyan. Now let's get our 3 black. And so let's go back here and say we want the black one this time. And put all of this plastic in. And we get our 3 black plastic. But we're going to need the machine to make those. So now I need 6 compressed iron, which I have. And I need 6 redstone, which I have right here. Oh, something exploded. I think something overpressurized. Yep. So the pressure went too high and we had an explosion. But lucky for us, it was only a pressure tube that exploded. Oh, and an air compressor. Yeah, derp. So you know what? I'm going to put that back right there so that it uses pressure, but this one's finished, and I'm going to be stopping all of these so that I don't have an under explosion until I secure thing. I plan on securing thing in the next episode. So if you remember, we need transistor and capacitor. So if I say everything that contains Tor in it, I should be okay. It's not written in redstone, nor compressed iron ingot, nor in the cyan or black. So now I can go and put these 3, and 1, 2, 3. This. We're going to wait for these to be ready. They should transform almost immediately because we have enough pressure. So that's 1, that's 2, that's going to be 3. So now I can put the next 3, and the 3 black plastic, and really rain again. Oi! And that's going to be my last 3. But now we have this empty PCB. I completely forgot, but we have to throw it in etching acid because now it's not ready. You throw it. Hello? I hope it's true. It wasn't in my hand, I'm guessing. Yeah, it wasn't in my hand. That's why I couldn't throw it. So let's try that again. And throw it in the acid. And this, don't worry, this can never despawn. So you never are at a risk of losing. Let's grab these transistors and capacitor. And now we're just waiting on this. And it's going to be doing its little dance. And what I wanted to show you is that I only have 13 plastic left. So I only have 13 plastic left, and to make one of these, you saw it cost 1, 2, 3 plastic, 4, 5, 6 plastic, and then through here, a 7th plastic. So it's 7 plastic each. That's kind of important. I'm going to show you why. The next step, the next quest, we can't access it yet, but it wants us to make the machine. When I'm looking at this, you see these unassembled PCB are either 2-step, that you have to put them in the UV light box and then put them in the etching acid, or you can use a assembly machine. An assembly machine needs an assembly platform, an assembly IO unit. It needs 2. It needs one in import mode and one in export mode. it needs, oh, see, you see the import one? It needs an assembly laser, and for some other part that you make, it also needs an assembly something something. So let me search assembly. Assembly. We're going to need to make an assembly controller, which needs 3 printed circuit boards. So that's 7, 14, 21 plastic. Then we need, oh, another one. So that's 4, 5, 6. Don't forget we need this one in double. 7, 8. So we need 8 times 7. Okay? So that's 58. Oi. So we need 8 times 7 of these. And we need... sorry, so what I was trying to say is that it doesn't seem like that much. We almost had this many bucket. No, it's more than that. Because if you look at the rest of the assembly machine, this one needs 3 pneumatic cylinder times 2. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. And if you remember, these 14 need 6 plastic each. So that's 14 times 6. So that's 84. So we need a crap ton of plastic. I don't know if this is ready, so let's grab it. And nope, etching progress is at 51%, so we have to throw it back in and let it continue. So, like I was saying, we're in a situation where we actually need more plastic. Now, if you remember last time, I showed you the process needed this thermo pneumatic machine. You needed 4 of them. But there's actually another machine that you can make. If I come here and I look at the distiller, no, what am I? It's not the distiller. It's at Pneumatic Craft. I'm gonna see and remember the machine when I see it. You need this machine, the refinery. So basically, the way the refinery works is you put oil in it, and then if you only have 2 height, it transforms diesel into LPG. If you have 3 high, it transforms oil into diesel and LPG. If you have 3 eyes in I, it transforms oils into diesel, kerosene, and LPG. If you have 4 I, it transforms oil into diesel, kerosene, fuel, and LPG. So you could get away with only 2 high and making just LPG and diesel. The diesel can be used by your machine, but we already make a crazy amount of diesel. But what I actually want to do to make the process faster is I want to make a 4 level one, so that I am producing LPG and these other resource, and I want to process these other resource through a secondary process, so that once I get a lot of plastic, I can just take this diesel and run it through to get kerosene, and then all of the kerosene I get and the one from the refinery running through and get some fuel, and all the fuel run it through to get LPG, and all the LPG to get plastic. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be crafting 4 of these. Need 4 diamonds, and I hope I have enough compressed iron, because if not, I'm going to need to make some more. I'm going to make 4 of these. I can only make 3. Well, no, that's not true. Let's just come back here. I do have not enough left. So yeah, that's all I can make. So let's look at the compressed iron. Compressed iron block. You can make a compressed iron block with 2 with a block of iron. So now that we've started making iron again, I don't know how much iron I have. Let me go see. And push this in here and push this in here. Let's see how much iron. Well, wow. Okay, we're back to fine on iron. Well, I say we're back to fine, but we're going to need still a lot of iron. So let's do this, and this is going to give me 7 block. Hello. Is it because I have this? Oh, I hate these kind of weird behavior. So let's do this, and let's make some more. So that's 10. Let's keep it to 10 for now. And put this here. And let's go back here, and we're going to put the iron block in here to transform them. And I don't think that we have enough pressure. No, because I stopped them. So let's restart the pressure. Like so, and like so. And let's grab this. This should be over by now. And just by the look of it, yes, it's over. Perfect. So we're making more iron. And while we're waiting for the more iron to be produced, which is going to need the higher pressure, let's go back here and let's craft our PCB. So you need one unassembled PCB, 3 transistor like so, and 3 capacitor like so, and it gives you a printed circuit board. So that's the first of 8 that we need to make. So let's grab this, and now we'll unlock this quest that wants us to make an assembly controller, an assembly I/O unit, but we're going to want an input and an output, an assembly platform, drill, and laser. So this is what I want to do next quest. Because then we want to do advanced pressure manipulation and switching between pressure and RF. So the reason we want to do this is if I look at the advanced compressor, not the advanced liquid, sorry, the advanced air compressor, this one, we need an advanced pressure tube. The advanced pressure tube, well, first of all, 20 bar, so it's not going to explode anytime soon. But look how it's made. You need 20 pressure chamber valve in an assembly controller that has the laser program, and that's going to give you 8. So we need that machine for the next quest. So we need to make this machine first to then do this. And I would like to make this machine the next episode. So I know I said I was going to try to keep the episode short, and as always, I have failed utterly, and this is a 46-minute episode. But now I'm going to go in a time lapse, and I completely forgot to disconnect these things. That's why. The pressure is not going up because I'm burning the pressure in the vortex tube, which is a ridiculous thing. Let's break this, and let's break this. Oh, sorry, this one. And let's put one back here so these stay connected. Sorry. So now this should go up, and we should get more compressed iron. So let's go back here and quickly show you the refinery. I only made 3 levels, but basically, refinery, refine. Okay, refinery. So I meant refinery, refinery, and refinery. So now it's 3 level high, and now you can see, it won't make the 4th level. So I really need the 4th level to get the LPG. But this also works off temperature. Now, I've been doing the temperature setup like this, but there is another way of passing the temperature even better. And that's kind of why I was waiting for this to complete, but it hasn't completed. Basically, I'm going to show you in the next episode. You're going to see me do it in the time lapse. You put a steel block in between the machine and the vortex tube, and for whatever reason, it seems to heat faster and better. So this one, I'm going to put 4 steel block, and then I'm going to put 4 vortex tube, and I'm going to heat this whole thing up. I'm going to connect the oil to these. I'm going to use these ender tank to connect directly to oil. And if you come here anyway, I'm not running out of oil anytime soon. I'm always at 512 bucket. So I'm going to connect the oil directly to this, and I'm going to start running this. And this, it produces so slowly that I'm not worried that it's going to fill during the time lapse. So I'm going to connect this as soon as possible to start making LPG. And I can technically keep this one for the last step, where I would just put the LPG in there manually or by transfer. Or if I have time, I could make 4 of these to be able to do each step, so that this steps transfer and becomes the second step, which goes in a tank, transfer into the 3rd and to the 4th. So that's probably what the best setup would be. The other thing I'm also going to do is I'm going to make some security tube. I don't want another explosion like we had. And I'm searching for the security valve. Pneumatic craft and secure? No. Valve? Huh. Did they remove the pressure security stuff? Or is it locked maybe? So it might be locked. I might be... Oh no, okay, pressure gauge tube model. So this pressure gauge tube model is something that you build to have a redstone signal to know when the pressure is too high and to be able to stop your setup when your pressure is too high. The regulator tube model is something that you can do to make sure that a certain percentage height of pressure doesn't go through, And the pressure gauge, no, the pressure gauge is just to look at the pressure. Flow detector, air grade tube. This module will attract and repel any entity. No. So there used to be something that I can't find right now. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research. But there used to be a tube that you could put. And if the pressure went above, you put like 5% or something like that. Like you would choose with a redstone signal what a certain percentage, it would just blow up and open. So that your pressure would evacuate without exploding. Right, now see, this one's at 431. Huh. Why isn't it doing my blocks? This is kind of worrying. Oh. Because I never reopened it. So now that this is done, let's stop it right now before it blows up. And now we have our block of compressed iron, which is what I wanted to show you. Let's just do this quickly. And like I was saying, basically what you do is you remove this, you put the block of compressed iron right here. I'm going to put one right here also. The reason I want to put one right here also is that I can shift right click to connect, sorry. And now if I reconnect this, like so, look at this. So this is creating temperature, and this is passing along almost immediately. And this is passing it along to this machine, so I think it passes the temperature better, faster, and more efficiently. The other thing that I'm not sure of, that I do have to check, and let me just check quickly. If I put a second vortex tube on this, will it make the temperature go higher? No. So it doesn't need to, like doubling up on something doesn't work. So I still need to use 2 to get a better temperature. But anyway, the temperature transfer is more stable and better, and you get a better result in the end if you use these these compressed block of iron. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly the logic behind, because I couldn't find anywhere where it explained it. I just saw some setup, and when I tried them in my other world, everything seemed to work smoother. Like I said, this refinery, I'm going to put these blocks next to it, like so. And then I'm going to put a row of these vortex tube, and I'm going to connect them from the back. And I'm going to get oil into this, and I'm going to get this producing my plastic in my time lapse. I'm also going to come here and continue breeding my chicken once in a while, because I really want these glowstone chicken to be maximized. Because glowstone chicken producing free glowstone, that seems like a good win to me. So that's where I'm going to call it. And if I remember, I'm going to do the dissipation charges. But as you saw, I have a lot to do. I want to set up my pressure better with my compressor. I just have to figure all of this out. And that's what I'm going to do in my time lapse. So guys, thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.